Charlie, I just wanted to have this meeting with you today because I noticed that you haven't been handing in any of your classwork or participating, and I just wanted to know if it was something that I should be concerned or worried about.
Nope. Just don't want to do it.
Okay, Charlie, well, your colleges are going to be looking at your mid-year grades, and I just think it's important that you keep up with some good work.
I don't think they'd really care at this point, and I don't care, so I'd say it's fine.
Okay, but, I'm just nervous that you might not be able to graduate with your grades.
I'm sure he will, and if I don't, I'll deal with it later.
Oh, hi, James. I'm in the middle of a meeting with Charlie right now. Can I get back to you later?
Not really. This is pretty important. The end of the quarter's in like 3 weeks, and I feel like this needs to be discussed.
Okay, yeah, well, what's the issue, James?
Okay, well, first of all, that extra credit assignment, I know it's due in April, but I submitted it about like 2 hours ago. Have you had a chance to look at it at all?
No, I haven't gotten the chance to look at it, James, but I'm sure it's great, just like all your work in my class.
It's funny you should say that, because my next problem is on the photosynthesis unit project. I noticed that I had a 99.
Really?
Yeah, that's a great grade, James.
It's not 100.
Okay, well, you just spelled one of the vocab words wrong, that's it.
Which word?
Mitochondria.
Can you spell that for me right now?
James, I'm trying to have a meeting with Charlie, so I would...
Shut up!
Thank you, Charlie. I would love if maybe we can get back to this another time and I can discuss it, but I'm just trying to have a meeting with Charlie, and it's very important, so...
I think this is more important. Charlie clearly doesn't care about the class. She's on Snapchat, like, right now.
Okay. Look what I just sent you.
Okay.
Okay. I don't find that amusing.
Okay, James. Well,
I did.
I'm going to get back to my meeting, and I will talk to you another time. Is that all right with you?
I guess so. You probably should expect a call from my mom.
Oh,
Goodbye!
I fully expect a call from your mother.
Okay.
Okay, Abigail, your lab looks pretty good. I think that you can probably work on your conclusion because it's not very clear how you got to your answer. But other than that, you should be able to turn it in soon. So just work on that while you're here. And if you finish, I can give you some extra credit stuff for coming.
Okay, thank you.
So if you have any other questions or concerns about the upcoming schedule for this class, feel free to... James, I'm kind of doing a one-on-one tutoring thing with Abigail right now, so...
Miss Connolly, what's your problem? Why do you keep doing this to me? It's really starting to hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry, James. I don't mean to hurt your feeling. Can you please elaborate on...
I can't let you get away with this, or else I'd be a bad student. I'd be a bad member of the community. You're ridiculous after this 99 thing, and then you basically told me it was fine, even though it's not, and it's destroying my future slowly but surely. Now I get my 5 weeks notice, and you put satisfactory under my grade.
Okay. What's the big deal about that, James?
There's an option for above satisfaction, and you didn't pick it. You picked satisfactory.
Well, I'm sorry, James. Listen, I have to do a bunch of these 5 weeks reports, so I guess I just wasn't being as attentive as I should have been, and I apologize. I don't think that that's a bad comment at all. I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of it.
Oh, you weren't being attentive, and now my future's in jeopardy. That's how this works. Yes, of course, you're doing a great job.
You're a junior in AP Bio, okay? No colleges are going to look at your 5 weeks report and see that satisfactory and make their decision based upon that. You're being ridiculous.
No. I'm sure there are colleges out there that are going to look at my 5-week report. I've tried being polite with you, but it's not working anymore. You don't seem to understand how evil your actions have been.
No, James, you're going to... Thank you, Abigail. No, James, you're going to continue being polite to me because I'm your teacher, alright? This is ridiculous. You need to stop interrupting me when I'm doing important things to speak about your grades. I have office hours. Set up an appointment with me, and then we can discuss it.
Oh, I can come talk to you on your time after you mess with my life. That's how this works. Okay, I see.
James, this is ridiculous, okay? You're a great student. You know it. I think so. Everyone thinks so. You're making a big deal out of something. It's not a big deal at all.
You just don't understand. It's a big deal, and you don't think it is. Satisfaction versus above satisfactory is the same difference as like a 0 to 100. There's such a big leap.
It's not. That's not true. Well, okay. Listen, James. I promise you for this end of this quarter, I'll give you above satisfactory work. How about that?
Well, what if my work isn't above satisfactory? You just give it away?
James, knowing you, it'll be wonderful. Okay, are you done? Or are we done with this?
Oh, are we done with this? Okay. I can't speak to you anymore. I can't handle this. You're irritating me. You should expect a call from my mother and my grandmother tonight.
Okay. I will. Thank you, James. Alright, everybody, your lab is going to be due at the end of the period, and your extra credit packet is going to be due next Friday. Does anybody have any questions about the schedule, or should I go over it again? Great. Okay, well, today we're going to be learning about animal cells. Does anybody know anything about animal cells already? James? James, how did you get the code into this classroom? How are you joining the meet?
You have started a war.
What did I do this time, James?
Oh, what did you do? Yeah, it's no big deal to you, right? You've always enjoyed screwing up my grades. I'll tell you what you did this time.
Okay.
I took the SAT last week, and we got our scores back. And I got a 1560.
Wow, that's a really great grade, James. Congratulations.
Oh. That's what you said about the 99. No. 1560 is not a 1600. I'm on to you. I know you had something to do with this.
How would I have anything to do with what you got on your SAT?
You're a teacher. You have your underground teacher society. You went in and you altered my grades in the computers.
That's just not possible, James. It's not possible. I'm not in charge of what goes on at the SAT.
I don't need to hear any more lies from you after what happened last time we had this discussion about you messing with my future.
James, it was a 99. It was a satisfactory report on your report card. I don't understand why you think that I'm out to get you.
Because you've done it time and time again, and this time you have gone too far.
James, I just think that you're a little too hard on yourself.
I think you should be watching your job because the superintendent's going to hear all about this.
Oh, and what are you going to tell the superintendent, huh? What are you going to tell them that I did wrong?
You falsified SAT scores.
There is no evidence of me doing anything remotely even similar.
There's similar? Do you not recall the 99? That ruined my entire junior experience.
James, you got a point off because you spelled something wrong on the vocabulary word. It's a great grade. You're being ridiculous.
I'm being ridiculous. Okay. Maybe if you did your job right, I wouldn't have to be ridiculous.
James, I think that it's time for you to go.
Okay, I'll go. You should expect a call from my mother and my grandmother and my 4-year-old sister today.
Okay, James. your weekend? Great. Oh, it was all right? I'm glad. Yep. Did you do the reading that I assigned? Yep. Reading, bud. Of Mice and Men. Book I've been talking about for a month now. It's alright. That's okay. You guys, I've got something exciting in store for class today. Hello, Doug. Did you do the reading? Yes. I'm glad to hear it. Did you like the book, Doug? You know, Control D unmutes you guys. Too early to tell. Yeah. All right. Well, we're still waiting for a bunch of your classmates to come into class, but that's all right. You guys can turn your mics on. In a normal year, we'd be sitting in a classroom talking. Oh, your mic broke. Darn. Oh, your dog ate it. I thought the mic was inside the computer. What do I know? I'm this old. Oh, well, you should see if your parents can get you a new one. That's problematic considering we're all, stuck on a computer screen all day. I get lonely. Anyway, let's see if anybody else shows up, and then I'll start class in another minute. All right. Well, I guess I'll start. So let me see. How do I present my screen? Do I want my entire screen? Just a minute. I think I would. All right, can you guys see what I'm seeing? Do you see the classroom? Can you all see this? Hello?
Miss Kaplan, sorry I was late.
Oh, hello, Ariana. I'm glad to see you've joined us.
Sorry I was late. My Wi-Fi was really bad, so, yeah, it caused issues to get on here. But we can see your screen. They were just typing in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, like I said, guys, Control D unmutes you. All right. Did you do the reading, Ariana?
Actually, I was going to email you about it, but, you'll see when I tell you. But, my Wi-Fi was so bad last night that, it wasn't working, and especially in, my math class, the Cami extension was just, not working, and the Wi-Fi was so bad. It was, glitching, and then nothing saved when I submitted stuff. So, no, I didn't do it because of the Wi-Fi.
The ladies in the main office told me that everybody picked up the paper copies that I had them place in the vestibule.
I must have not I probably didn't get it because I swear to you, I don't have it.
Okay. Well, that's all right because I was just gonna have everybody watch these for you know um, to recap. But since you didn't do the reading, and I guess you don't have your book, I have these YouTube videos up in the classroom for you guys to watch in case you didn't understand last weekend's reading. Um, does anybody have any questions about the book? Anything at all? No? What about you, Romer? What was it about? You're so funny, Romer. It was such a class clown. Anyway, so let's get into the bulk of the work for this week. You guys are going to be writing. You're going to be writing an essay. You see, Ariana. I
Yes.
know this is online school, sweetie, but I would still appreciate it if you would stay off your phone.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even know that you could see my phone. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let me just. What am I doing here? Okay. I think I need to just.
Miss Kaplan, you're muted.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so odd. I swear this computer has a mind of its own sometimes. And it just doesn't like 10th grade English. I wonder if any of the other teachers have these problems. But anyway, like I was saying, you guys, I'm opening up the class to any questions you might have about the reading that some of you did. Anybody?
No.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, Doug. How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? It's been so long since I've heard from all of you. Good. I'm glad, Doug. I'm so glad. It's getting to be almost the fourth quarter, and I haven't seen so many of your faces in so long. Or even heard your voices. But, just whatever you're comfortable with, as I always say. But now that everybody's made it into class, I would just like to start off by saying that, I'm always here if you guys need somebody to talk to about anything, and I try to be as understanding as possible, especially with this year and all the craziness. But I assigned that essay last week on Of Mice and Men, and I saw that only one of you turned it in. Doug, actually, you turned it in. Thank you, Doug. And
I don't know, was I not being clear enough in my instructions, or, what was the problem?
Miss Kaplan?
Hmm.
I didn't turn in the essay because my Wi-Fi was really bad. I feel like I've told you this before, but, the Wi-Fi still hasn't, we still haven't gotten, a new thing.
Okay. Sure, yeah. Well, is there any way you could turn in the essay soon?
I mean, I can try. I'm not really sure.
Let your fish die. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that, Fallon. Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe we could do an in-class writing day or something. What about you guys? Abby, Romer, James? Usually people come post-session to me and I help them write their essays, but I can't do that this year, so anybody? No? It's just, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I know this is really unprofessional. It's just, it's been so long since I've seen your faces, and it's what I love about this job, and I can't. My husband's been telling me I can't retire, and I know I can't retire, but this year has just been so hard. Abby, oh my goodness. You're so you guys are all so, thank you, Abby. I'm so sorry, you guys. This year has just been really hard on everybody. You know what? If you guys, I'll assign some extra credit. How about that? We don't have to write the essay. But Doug, thank you so much. I started reading it already, and it was really good. You know what? Let's have class go early. You guys are all great, and I hope you have a great rest of your period. So, thank you.
Have a good day, Miss Kaplan.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kayla. How was everyone's weekend? Okay, mine was really good. Thank you for telling me how yours was. Okay, so what I'm going to need you guys to do is log on to the Meet so I can present something to you. I'm so excited for this school year. We got to learn how to use Google Meet. I know it like the back of my hand already. We went to a teacher seminar and they taught us how to use it. I feel so confident about it. I'm not even joking. The kids are gonna love me because I know exactly what I'm doing, unlike these other teachers. Like, come on, learn how to use the Chromebook. I think I'm doing it. Can everyone see my screen? I don't know if I'm doing it though.
We can see it, but you need to switch tabs.
Oh, switch tabs? Okay. So, here, let me pull up.
Now you stop presenting.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try and present when I'm gonna.
Maybe it's like there's a present button on the bottom. You click that, and then it has like share screen or share tab. Just click share tab and the tab you want to share.
Okay. Okay, I think I did it.
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh, I thought it switched tabs. Wait, I have to stop presenting. They told us how to do this at the seminar, but do we ever really listen? I mean, I do. But let me try again.
Mr. Mayor, when you present, you don't need to stop presenting to present the tab. You just need to switch tabs and click present tab.
Nala, can you please help me?
Honestly, this whole situation is so frustrating. Like, all I'm trying to do is help, but every time I try to talk, I'm getting cut off in class by Nala, and it's can't even. And this isn't the first time I've seen this. In all of my other classes, the teacher very clearly favors the in-person students over the online students. Is my education supposed to suffer because I don't want to get sick? Because I don't want to risk coming into school? What am I supposed to do?
If you can turn your computer. Okay, so it says present. And click present.
Okay. And what am I pressing? Share entire screen?
No, is there a share tab button there?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. That would click that and then click the tab that you want us to see. I can't see which tab from here, but
Kind of like talking to a wall, but I think that you just listened. So what's going on here?
Can everyone see my screen? Does that work?
That's the classroom.
Talk to you later.
But it's the classroom.
Oh. Goodness gracious. I can't even with technology these days. It has gone way too far. This is too advanced. They should have stuck to books and papers.
Huh?
We're good.
I was
Pay
awake,
attention.
don't worry. I was awake.
So we can't see anything.
You know what? I'm gonna call Sharon. I'll be right back. Everyone behave. I talked to Sharon. I think we figured it out. So she said, present a tab, which you kept saying, share entire screen.
No. I said share tab.
We never said share entire screen. We kept saying share
We
tab.
said to not share the screen.
Okay, I think I did it.
It was the first day of school. The first day of school. You would think she would know how to work a computer. More present a screen. So simple. She had the whole summer to do it. Yet, I walked in, was ready to get my notes, and she didn't know how to do any of it. I just remember thinking, she'll get it after 2 minutes. Then 5 minutes went by, then 10 minutes went by, and she still didn't get it. After I told her 3 simple steps. But you know what? I was a good student, and I just breathed through the whole thing and just waited till she got it. But she never got it, so that's how my first day went.
Great question.
Can everyone see that?
That's not the
I'll get that look to you.
I mean, that's kind of nice when I have to go for it, not gonna lie.
Everyone, I'm really proud of you all. Have a good weekend.
How does she Okay.
Mr. Rivera, there's like 3 minutes left in class.
Okay, well, you know what you guys are gonna do? You guys are gonna have to copy the notes for homework. I'm really sorry.
What? Homework?
Yeah, okay. You were sleeping. You were not paying attention and on your phone.
I'm sorry, it's like the first day though. How do we have homework? And why can't we just do the notes tomorrow?
Because I have other things to do. I have to plan you for your finals and your regents.
It's the first day.
Okay, but we gotta get moving now.
What about a syllabus?
Well, that was included in the notes, but you were gonna write half of the syllabus.
What's the notes on?
Pronouns and verbs and adjectives.
I don't even know what an adverb is.
Well, that's what I'm gonna teach you, and that's why you should do the notes.
Are you kidding me? Homework? Homework. It's the first day of the school year. They usually give a syllabus saying what they're gonna do. Now we have to do homework on adverbs and pronouns. I don't remember what those things are. Now I have to do that? I mean, seriously, she couldn't figure this out? She had like 50 seminars on how to do online school and she couldn't figure it out. Kind of embarrassing if you ask me.
You see, I don't know why everyone's so mad about homework, just don't do it. Like me, that's a win-win. She didn't know what she was doing, so I went on my phone. I didn't pay attention. I'm not gonna do the homework. I mean, it's a 0. It's not gonna kill me.
Okay, well, since there's only like 2 more minutes, I guess everyone just do the notes for homework, please.
I'm leaving with me. I don't.
Stay, make sure you do your homework. No, please. And you guys should thank you.
I just think everyone's doing such a good job this year, handling things so well. They're just doing such a good job at teaching and handling things this year. I'm just so proud of them.
Darn kids. I paid a lot of money for this.
I'm so sick and tired of them.
Hoping people show up. Time for it to start. Oh, Madison. Hello?
Aiden, it's nice to see you. It's been so long.
Well, it's been a while.
Hello, Doug, Ariana.
Hoping Mother shows up, but who knows?
Boy, it'll be such a shame if she doesn't. Hello, Abby. Oh,
Mom, how you doing?
Wonderful. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
your camera.
Well, I spent about a year away from all of you, and it's been the best year of my life, so I'm doing all right.
Nice to see you too, Mother.
Yeah.
Well, how's everyone been? Anything I need to catch up on? Madison, how's your divorce going?
So we're getting right into it, are we? Well, since you asked, and since I know how you work, and I don't want to be put on trial, explain it for all of you. You all know that I, usually spend 9 or so months out of the year traveling to Greece, Haiti, Bermuda, all kinds of third world countries to do charity work. And, I couldn't do any of that this year. And Marcus and I, in all our extra time at home, we just realized that it's not working.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the things we do in life fail terribly. It's not your first terrible upset. Well, how's everybody else been? Anything new?
I just wanted to get everyone together since, it's been a year since we got to see each other now. We didn't get Thanksgiving, didn't get Christmas. I figure, why not get together? And I'm glad everybody could be here.
Me too. Yeah, it would have been a shame if we all got together combined in a tight space, because I know, Ariana, you had COVID recently, right?
I prefer not to really discuss how I got COVID, but yes, I got COVID.
No, I'd like to know. Just so I can be more cautious. How did you get COVID?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I have book clubs every Friday nights. They're about like 2 to 3 hours, and
House party.
One of the members, happened to have COVID prior to coming to the book club.
Wait. Fallon, do you say house party?
Yes, I did. House party.
And how would you know I'd be having a house party, Fallon?
Our Ariana is such a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't out partying.
No,
Thank you.
No, I'm sure.
Oh, come on. Don't you guys know her? Just definitely lying.
What was that, Abigail? Please, I would like to know why you're letting your daughter go out and party.
You went to a party and you didn't invite me? Seriously?
I'm telling you guys, it's not a party. It's a book club. I'm telling you right here.
Yeah, well, book club, party, doesn't matter. You got COVID anyway. Anybody else like to comment on what they've been doing in quarantine? Great. What a chatty, sweet family.
Doug has been pretty quiet.
Yeah, Douglas, what have you been up to?
I came home with USA championship.
See, why can't everybody else in this family be like Douglas? Actually achieving things instead of just mooching off their wealthy parents.
I do charity work, Mom. Okay.
Oh, really? How dirty can the premium resorts in Bermuda possibly be?
I don't go to the resorts, Mom, okay?
Oh, just the private beaches?
No, she just sips the pina coladas on the beaches.
I clean up the beaches, and you all know that.
We all know they're not that dirty.
Wait, I don't think everybody's mooching around off of their parents' money, to be fair.
Oh, really? Who's not? Yeah, well, who is this James Lippert person?
Hi.
Who did somebody send this?
Yeah, I don't.
Aiden, did you send?
Was the link
public? I don't know who this kid is.
Is he Did I forget?
I'm not. I might be in the right or wrong place. I don't really know any of you, and I'm sorry if I'm intruding on your family gathering here. But I was adopted and looked into my records for information on my birth mom, and I found out I'm apparently in her will. So when I contacted my lawyer about it, he sent me an email and it had this link, and I clicked it, and I showed up in this Google Meet somehow.
Your
So-
bird mom.
Is there somebody here, Connolly? Last name Connolly?
Isn't that? I don't know exactly if it's a very common Irish name, so you could have the wrong person, but it's been again very common Irish name, Bretta Conley, and there's a bunch of people there. I know there's a professional horseback rider named Bretta Conley, so maybe it's her. But I don't think that you have the right person. Sorry.
You cheated?
Let's not call it that. It was more an act of self-care.
Act of self-care? There is a kid here claiming to be your son.
Claiming, well, we have no evidence that he's telling the truth.
Lawyers. I could, fax. If you guys do fax, I have, a couple copies of some records, like my birth certificate and stuff.
James, actually, you see, this is great. The more the merrier. But did you say something about Mom's will?
Yeah, I'm apparently in it. I'm not really sure what I get from it, but I'm in it.
That can't be right. You know, because you didn't grow up with any of us. She didn't even raise you. So why?
Listen, I just felt, after I put him up for adoption, I just felt so guilty that I was abandoning a child. So I gave everything to him because I was feeling so bad about it.
But certainly not guilty enough to give away the summer house in Greece, right?
I get a beach house?
Yep.
A charity beach house.
What about the one in the Adirondacks?
Do I get that one too?
He does not get that one too, right?
He kind of gets everything.
This is awesome. What an upgrade from some crappy Ohio apartment. Oh my god. Oh my
All these years I've wasted coming to these stupid family reunions just so that I could get that summer house in Greece when Mom finally hits. You know what? I'm done with all of you. I'm done. And Mom, I hope you get COVID.
Guess what? Both vaccines. So I think it's time that we just end this and we never speak to each other for a whole entire year, maybe even 2.
You know what? For once, I think you're right, Mom.
Well, this went so well. I'm so glad we got to see everybody, and I really can't wait till we meet again.
Yeah. Well, I'm out of here.
I'll send you guys a postcard from Greece. Eventually.
Everyone, I've called this meeting. We have called the Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Treasury, Secretary of COVID, and presiding me, your Vice President. I'm going to pass this over now to President Aiden Arcady.
Thank you, Ms. Vice President. I've assembled everyone here today because we're going into the second quarter of the year, the second financial quarter of the year. And I just wanted to see how each department is doing. and making sure we're on track to meet our goals of the administration. Now, speaking of financial quarters and finances, Miss Kaplan, I have an issue, Secretary of the Treasury.
What is it?
About the prices in this country right now.
What about them, Mr. President?
You know, a month ago, I could go into a grocery store and buy a loaf of bread for $2.99. I walk into that same grocery store, that loaf of bread is $9, Miss Kaplan. Now you have some explaining to do about these inflation rates.
That is odd to me. You see, the only order that I've passed is to print more money. You see, the unemployment rates have skyrocketed since COVID happened, and people don't have the same funds that they used to, so print more money to go around.
No, that's exactly what you're not supposed to do, because when you print more money, Miss Kaplan, I don't know if you took basic economics, the money is worth less. So when you print too much money and the money gets worth less, it actually makes it so it's worth almost nothing. So what you've done is you've just crippled our economy, Miss Kaplan. It is going to take years, I'm talking years, to recover from this.
But there's more money.
No, you're not. You know what? We're going to have a separate conversation about this at a later date, because I don't think you're understanding. I'm going to call up my middle school economics teacher. Maybe he can teach you a little bit about that. I want to move departments real quick, because we have another problem on our hands. People dying, this whole COVID thing that I hope might be coming to a close soon, for my sake. I mean, for our sake, obviously. Now, I have a new cabinet position here, Secretary of COVID. Doug, would you like to tell me what is going on with COVID right now? People dying still?
Yeah, and it's not going well at all.
Okay, because you know what, Doug? Once people stop dying, you're getting fired, because that's going to save me some money. I don't need that cabinet position anymore. Anyways, I don't know if anybody else has any updates.
Mr. President?
Yes.
Russia's sending over nukes right now.
Secretary of Defense Gianna, in all due respect, Russia is not sending over nukes. I think we'll probably be just fine. They never nuke anybody. Let's push that off the table for now. Anybody else have anything to address?
They're sending nukes. Right now. We're done.
We're done?